Hello everyone, this is Raptor coming at you with another episode of Supermarket Simulator. So last time I didn't really have a lot of time clocked into this game, but here we are roughly 100 hours later. I got really into this game and I've done a lot. I've unlocked quite a few licenses. There's some that I decided to skip because I wanted to collect certain licenses at a time because I've basically like tried to plan out my store in advance, so I decided figured out like where I'm gonna put certain products. So I've been looking at the licenses and seeing which ones I want to stock up on first, and then I'll unlock other licenses. So yeah, there's a lot of these that are still like I can still buy them, but I don't want to buy them at this point. I'm caught up on my bills. Uh, I've done quite a bit of hiring. Apparently, there's a customer helper now for the self checkout, which is it's a little annoying because now the self checkout, the NPCs will suddenly be like, "Hey, I need help," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" So that's like more labor I have to hire instead of just the cashiers and the stalkers. Expanded my storage a bit. Actually, I do have the cash to expand my storage, but not yet because I think what's the next license? The next license I'm aiming for is this one. It's got two cakes, chocolate bar, another sugar, and another yogurt. So yeah, I think I have the storage space for all of those, but I don't have the storage space for anything more than that. So I'm just holding off on it now. So as you can see, uh, I've expanded. I've expanded quite a bit. I have everything organized, so I have the waters here. There's a third type of water, so I've left space for that. I've got all the flours and all the bread, so they all take up one rack. Here are the oils. I've got, well, this is a miscellaneous rack. I've got three of the sugars and then two, like, microwavable foods. And this is the seafood rack, so I've got sushi, crab legs, or crab sticks, and then I got some tuna and salmon. And these are like um, overflow because these only have like one or two. Let me show you. Yeah, it's one or two products. So I try to put them aside so the shelving is for full boxes. So I'm not using up space with like boxes that have just one or two products in there. So yeah, here's I got all the ice creams. There's three different ice cream. Here's a frozen mixed veggies and then frozen green beans. And then I got, what are these? Oh, this is a meat and a pork chop. And then I got some clotted cream here. I got all the pizzas. There's three different varieties of pizzas. And I got potato pop up next to the fries. Oh, yeah, for some reason this spot lags. Every time like I go past it grabbing stuff and like I would try to turn and I would lag. But over here like I would turn like on these ends and it's fine. It's like this middle spot for some reason is it's like lagging for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's because of all the product I have on the wall. Yeah, I am fully stocked on everything and everything is organized so I know exactly where to find stuff. Here's like the pour out sugars. And then I have all the cheeses here. I forgot what I'm gonna put. I left space for future stuff. Got all the sodas. I got juices. Here's my milk rack. I got the carton milk and the 6 pack milk, the shelf stable milk. And then I got all the coffees. I got the dark roast, medium. Actually, let me show you the store. The store is the more interesting part. So yeah, I've got this whole row of because I noticed like a lot of stores are transitioning to like rows of checkouts and then they just have like uh switchback lines, kind of like a theme park queue. But I feel like it's way more efficient because then you're having everyone who's checking out consolidated into a certain section, and they're not like traditional checkouts. It's like aisle based, but then when you're checking out a lot of people, like that line can stretch out into your actual store, and people are trying to shop, but then they're having to maneuver around people who are in line to check out. So I think a lot of more stores are adapting this kind of layout. Like even Staples has been adapting this kind of layout, where it's like you just have a dedicated section that's like a switchback queue where you can sell like half shelf products, and then you get to the front of the line, and then you just scan around, see what checkouts are open, and you just go to whatever checkout, and then you just go straight outside. So that's my future layout. So it actually works out pretty nice because all the customers, they like line up against the checkout and they're not going into my aisles here. And then I got these little signs. They don't have everything on the signs. Like there's a meat, that's the frozen, and then art or home decor, and then vegetables. There's no vegetables other than potatoes so far. Toiletries, beer, soda. I mean, that's generally a beverage thing. Alcohol, clearly, and then books. And then there's like breakfast. You got a croissant, a coffee, and a milk. And cleaning and dairy. Yeah, there's not a lot of different icons. I have a condiment aisle, but there's no icon that denotes like condiments, or there's no chip bags for like snacks. So I'm using like the frozen icon as like the snack icon. And then cereals, I was like, okay, I guess I'll do the breakfast, even though it's cereals, bread, and sugar. I'm not sure what I want to do with the sugars, because the sugars, there's so many different varieties, and I feel they should be with the flour, but I don't know. Because I got this like the general flour and pasta aisle, so here's all the pastas in the game so far. There's 4 different pastas and 3 different rice, so I have an empty space for something. And then here's all the flours you can acquire in the game. And then I just put the mashed potato mix there because like, oh, this is like the mixing aisle. And then here's the hot sauce next to the ketchup for lulz. Got the honey and the peanut butter. And then eventually there's a chocolate spread. I don't know if it's the same container. Here's my oils, the salt and pepper. And then there's 6 different cakes in the game, which I'm going to unlock with the later licenses. So I have 2 here so far, and the other 4 will be here. I got mayonnaise. Where's that Yeah, it's mayonnaise. It's mayonnaise. And then there's the powdered sugar thing, which I'm not sure I'm not sure if it counts as like a topping or is it like a baking thing. I don't know. And then here's my miscellaneous candy. So there's gonna be another chocolate. So there's 2 different chocolates. And then there's only like a cotton candy thing, so there's gonna be an empty shelf here. I don't know. I guess I put the powdered sugar over there eventually. And then here, right now, this is a mess. This is not my ideal setup for the fridge section, but that will come once. I just need to expand the store a little bit more, and then I can organize this better. So this is like the miscellaneous fridge section. I got my random potatoes. I hate these potato sacks. You can only put 2 per shelf, and if someone decides to buy like 6 of them, it's like they're basically cleaned out my shelf. Because I feel like, I don't know about you, when I go to a grocery store, sacks don't take up that much space. Like, I think if they redesigned the potato sacks, you could fit like 4 per shelf instead of 2. So here's my pre-made. There's the lasagna and some sort of shrimp gratin. And then I got my meats and seafood here. Here's my soda shelf. Eventually there's going to be a 6-pack. Here's my sushi display, which looks kind of weird. I thought the medium, like, because this is like the small and large. And I thought I don't know, I feel like if they rotated the large, you could fit like maybe 4 more larges there, but it's only 4. And then 8 little ones. And then here's my teas and coffee. So I got my green tea, black tea, dark roast, medium roast, light roast, and then I got the milk and the pour out sugars. Because I'm like, when you're having coffee or tea, you either have milk and sugar in it. And then here's I got all the frozen stuff that's available. So here's my veggies section. Here's all the pizzas. And here's all the ice creams. I unlocked all 3 ice creams. And then this is just like everything else. And then I got dedicated fridges for the juice, milk, eggs, 3 different sizes of eggs. There's the 4-pack, the 8-pack, and then the 12-pack. Which I'm like, okay, I mean, it's Supermarket Simulator. And then same deal with the chicken as it is with the potatoes. There's only like, it fits 2 to 4 per section. And I feel like when you go to a grocery store, these kinds of chickens, they're stacked. You don't like just sell one row of chicken. You sell like stacks of chicken. So I feel like they could have, like, each of these should hold 8 and not 4. So I had to do a dedicated freezer for that. And then here's my self-checkout. And then I have an available checkout if I want to hire another cashier. But so far these two have been able to, the 2 cashiers I have here and then the self-checkouts have been able to handle a lot of the customers. And then since I have so much product, of course I had to hire 4 stockers. So yeah, that's my store. I got speakers for music. There's like a dozen different, hopefully royalty-free music that you can play on the speakers. What is it? This one that I really like. Like this doesn't feel like grocery store music. What is that one that I really like though? Yeah, I think this one. So it's actually like what do you call that? Like there's the spatial dynamics to it. So the closer you are to the speaker, you'll hear it. And the farther you are away, then you won't hear it. Yeah, so far I just have 2 speakers because I'm not sure. I mean, I guess 4 would be enough. But yeah, I haven't really been playing the music because I don't know which one I mean, that one's a contender, but yeah, I feel like it doesn't really affect anything yet because I think the developer wants more stuff to happen because I saw like eventually they wanted to add like shoplifting and then you have to go hire security guards and I don't know because I've only taken out 2 loans. So I've done the initial loan in the beginning and then I took out a $2,000 loan and then so far I've been able to get by without taking any more loans, but it's been very slow going. So I don't know if they want to implement a hard mode, then I'd be okay with them having the hard mode have the shoplifting and security and stuff. But I feel like with how it is now, it's so hectic trying to keep up with everything. But yeah, and then I named my store. It is now the Raptor Market. And then I changed the entrance of the, as you can see, it's much different from the original entrance. Because I think eventually I'll be able to expand over here. So I don't know. Because I want to keep this checkout layout. But then I think you can eventually hire like what is this? 3 more. So I don't know how I'm gonna arrange this. Because the door's gonna be here. Because eventually I want to get rid of the self-checkout and just be all like manned checkouts. But it doesn't look like the game like will allow me to do like a whole row of 6 checkouts. Because I could probably fit like 2 over here. So that'll be 5. So maybe I could do like, because it's not centered. You can't center the entrance because I want. Yeah, there's like 4 sections, so you either have to do it like off center. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm walking here. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to make do with 5 and maybe just like stick the self checkouts in like on the end points to supplement it. Yeah, it's going really good. So let's go. Checkout is closed. I know it's checkout is closed. Let me get in here. Alright. Welcome to the Raptor Market. Yeah, now that my store is level 76, it doesn't feel like opening at 8 o'clock does anything because the first customer never gets in until like maybe like 8:50. Yeah, this is the earliest they ever come in. But I guess that's like you have 50 minutes to like make sure everything's okay before the customers actually start buying stuff. Hello, hello. Enjoy the in development Raptor Market. Yep, going great. So I have 76, 7. Yeah, they're still complaining about my stuff being expensive, even though I'm just like $1 above market price. Oh well, I can't win them all. Would you like to come to my checkout? No? Fine. Do it yourself. Ah, a lot of. Is this a weekend? It's only like 10:40, and so many of you suits are already here. And there goes my stalkers. Yep, it's pretty nice. I can't wait to get like the last 2 licenses I need to finish the yogurt because there's 3 different yogurts. The last license has the last yogurt. Then I want to get all the cakes and the chocolates. And then eventually I'll open an alcohol section, but not right now. I just want to fill up these shelves first. And then I need to reorganize the fridge section because that's a cramped mess over there. But it's still workable. Oh. 1 yogurt? Really? And it's kind of funny because sometimes at the self-checkout, the customers will have like 25 items, and I'm like, dude, is there a way I can like limit the self-checkout to be only like 15 items? Because that's kind of ridiculous. I was like, or maybe, I don't know, maybe make it so like oh, sorry. Make it so the customers, if they have like more than 15 items, it should just be like, I don't know. I feel like should be a way to implement a rule where they can't use the self-checkout unless they have like less than 15 or less items. Yeah, like that. But like, yeah, you see that they've got so much stuff. So much stuff. And I've seen them use the self-checkout to check out like 6 of the big bags of potatoes. I'm like, what the hey? Yeah, I really hope the developer makes like some sort of like a separate like hard mode. So this can be like the easy mode where it's like you don't have to worry about shoplifting and expiration dates and all that stuff. And then the hard mode you can add those features on. Cause like I like doing this. Like this keeps me busy and it's really chill. Like I don't you just have to worry about making sure your product stays stocked and making sure like your checkouts aren't too full. Because it doesn't look like when the customers get annoyed that it's too expensive, it doesn't really bring down your level all that much. Because I noticed there's at some points you lose like 1 EXP, which isn't a lot, but I feel like I don't know, I think the developers probably changed that so it's like if you get too many complaints about like your store prices and stuff, then it'll like actually de-level you. Oh yeah, I don't have a lot of coffee, so I've been keeping them at these high prices. So the dark is 11, and then the medium and the light is at 15. I mean, I've been pretty flexible with the teas though, because I have so much tea. Like, look how much tea I can sell at once compared to the coffee. Oh, are you Tom Holland? Hi. Welcome to the Raptor Market. Oh my gosh. Like, dude. Okay. I don't know if me checking out would change anything. No. $1. Oh, I need to turn on the light. Yeah. I wish the lights have an automatic timer. Because if you use the lights, because it'll actually like bump up your utility price or utility cost. Ah, of course you do. Yeah, see, look at all this stuff they're buying and they're using the self-checkout for it. It's ridiculous. All this chicken. That is not fitting in that bag of yours. Yeah, I need to do something about the self-checkout, but there's not much. I don't have a lot of room to work with. I mean, if I want to make it the bare minimum amount of space, like I can definitely squeeze all these shelves together to just like make it barely passable. But I like the space because it doesn't feel too claustrophobic. It feels like a real store because this is what it's all about. Checkout's full. Oh, okay. Let me boost you guys up a bit. Okay. Alright, come check out. Check out with me. Hello? Oh. What are you standing in line for? Oh, nice. Oh. Ah, so he was first. It's kind of funny that the chocolates are like these big giant discs instead of like actual chocolate bars. Alright, you're buying up all my soda, jeez. Okay. Ooh, green beans and sushi, alright, you got a little party going on here. $50, nice. Pizza and cheese. Sugar, oil. Oh, you want extra oil on your pizza, huh? Okay, let me check these guys out and then I'll go check the self-checkout. Okay. Hello. You have trouble learning how to scan? Yeah, this was like a recent update because when you set up the self-checkout, they're usually green beans. Who is not stocking the green beans? Why? They're right here. Or did the stalker just put that out? Did we not? No, there's potato pops. There are green beans right here. Oh, just because the stalker was like 1 minute too late. It's like, oh, they're all out. Oh, they're all out. This okay. Let me boost you guys too. Yeah, get out there. Yeah, get out there. We got customers to satisfy. Move it. Anyone want to use my self-checkout? Yeah? Or... Well, I mean, it is the end of the day. Speed it up, guys. Yes, I know it cost me money. It's only $3 per boost. As long as I keep it on like the first level, it's fine. Because I can go to 3 levels, which is like $9? No, it's 2. So 6, $18. So $18 to get them to work like super fast. Which, I mean, if you have the money to afford it, why not? Alright. My milk's looking good. Eggs aren't too bad. Boy, they're cleaning out the Parmesan. You said my Parmesan. Or like the cheeses. Some mozzarella. Yeah, even the cheese is weird because each shelf only takes up 9. Which I'm like, these things are thin packets. Surely you can fit more than 9 cheeses per shelf. Oh, yeah. Oil, mayo, soda. Interesting. Oh, I got ice cream too. Nice. Have a bit of dessert. So yeah, that's my grocery store. I eventually want to move the meats onto this display, but right now I don't have the space, so I'll gotta keep them in the reefer. So yeah, I don't know what to do with these. Because the potatoes are the only like veggie groceries that you can unlock. Everything else is all shelf stuff. So I don't know. I don't know where I want to put that. Because I think over here I want to put the alcohol here. So I'll eventually get like more reefers and just do this like the alcohol section here. Then back here, I don't know, I'll have to reorganize it to be like a proper refrigerator section. Alright, self-checkout's looking good. Cleaned out my flour. So yeah, what I tend to do is just like when I reach the end of the day, I don't end the day yet. I wait until all my stockers finish stocking up all the shelves, because at this point I can't buy any more products, but I just want them to like stock up the shelves first. And then once they finish stocking up the shelves, then I'll end the day, figure out where I am, and then that way I start the next day with my store fully stocked. So all I have to do is just go through my storage and just see what products I need to stock up on. So we'll just give them, I think it's gonna take them like roughly 5 to 6 minutes to fully stock the shelves. So I'm just gonna fast forward to the end of the day once they're done. Alright, looks like my stalkers are done. And let's check out my stats. Product not found 1. I mean, it's not too bad because usually like if I don't boost my stalkers, they won't stock like 1 to 2 items if it cleans out. So I'm averaging like 45 to 53 products found expensive, which I mean, it's only a few cents more expensive than market value. But I got 62 satisfied customers out of 101, so not too bad. The supply cost, no loans, thank goodness. I'm trying to do a loan-free run, but I've only taken out $2,750, so I mean, it's not so bad. Got my rent, bills, start the next day, and some stuff went down and up. So yeah, your utilities, in the beginning it's just the lights that affects your utilities. I'm guessing to some extent the radio too, which is why I largely left it off. But also once you get a refrigerator and a freezer, that's gonna bump up your utilities a lot. Like, let me check. Lag. Yeah, so utilities, before I added the fridges and the freezers, they were like around 100, like 113. It's like a 110 or 113. It wasn't that high, but once I added the fridges and stuff, then it got bumped up to like 140, which I mean, not a lot, but still it adds up. And then I always try to pay like because it gives you like 3 days worth of bills, but I always try to pay it ahead of time so I don't have that many. I don't have that much um to catch up on. And then again with the rent also goes up too because once you expand your store, the rent goes up because you're paying for more square footage, which is logical. Yeah, I can expand it, but it's gonna take 25,000. So right now I'm not too worried about expanding my store. I could probably expand my storage a bit because once I buy a new product that I don't have space for, I'm probably gonna need. Yeah, why not? I'll expand it. And then I got to buy 3 more racks before I can get a 5th stalker. Okay, so bills are good. Let me check prices. Oh, it only went up a few cents. So yeah, see, if it's 260, I just go like I just round it up to a whole dollar. So I don't make a lot of profit, which means like for me to go on a loan-free run, it's gonna take some time. This is tuna. I don't want to touch my coffee. Unless my coffee goes up, then I'll adjust it. So this is Van Dames. It's funny. And then this, oh, veggie mix went down. Okay. And then after I settle the bills and stuff, then I can go through my storage and just look at my storage. I don't have to worry about looking how much I have on the shelf. I know this thing will show like how much I have in storage versus what I have in the store, but I just feel it's just easier to just let my stalkers just fill up, like top off the shelves. But they don't top off all the shelves though, but they do a good amount. Like the condiments, they see they didn't fill it up all the way, which I don't know if that's a programming thing. Yeah, this is not full too. It's missing like 3 more boxes. Yeah, so I don't know how the developer programmed them, but they don't fully stock the shelves, but they stock it just enough. Yeah, here it's like there seems to be a pattern to how much they stock up. Like they filled up the black teas, but the green tea for some reason. I think the more items there are, the more they bug out. Cause this is all stocked up. This is all stocked up. Oh, the milk. That one's missing one. Yeah, the egg's missing one too. So I think the more products there are in the shelves, the more likely the stalkers won't fully stock them. Right here I got 10. It's missing 2. Yes, I got chocolate pistachio, and then a sprinkle, and this is like a vanilla strawberry. So that's my ice cream. That's all the pizzas. Krusty pizza, Big Tony. There's my veggies, the potato pops, mixed veggies, and then the green beans. Then over here you get a better look. This is crab sticks and french fries. And then you see the meats and the tubs of tuna, which I'm like, I've never seen anyone buy a whole tub of tuna. Like, our tuna comes in little cans. But, yeah, I guess. Oh, on that note, because, what was it? I saw, like, if you look at furniture, there is an option to get a small rack, which I don't see how that makes sense, because these are all tall racks. Because the tall racks hold 5, but the small racks only hold 4. So I'm like, oh, okay, so I guess since the storage is like, it's like lower to the ground, like deeper into the ground so you can like stack more, whereas the stores like the ceilings you don't have as much vertical space. So I'm like, oh, maybe the small racks is for you if you want to set up like a Costco warehouse type store where you can have like you have the shelving and then you have the storage rack next to the shelving. And when I measured it out, like I bought one of the small racks and I measured it out and I was like, oh, it actually could fit. But I think the developers coded it so you can't put storage racks in the store. So if you want to do like a warehouse type store, you can't. I guess developers made it so like the storage racks can only be in the storage section and then the shelving can only be in the store section, which I don't know. I mean, I get it. They don't want to make it too easy so you can have like the storage rack with the product right next to the shelving. But I don't know. I feel like if players want to do that kind of setup, they should be allowed to. Like I feel like the storage should be optional, and if someone wants to do like a warehouse setting, they should be able to do that. I mean, yeah, it's going to take up all the space, so they're going to have to put in a lot of money to expand the store to fit in all the racks. But I feel like if you're going to have a small rack, like where is it? Yeah, if you're gonna have a small rack, you should allow players to be able to put that in the store. Because who's gonna want to waste space in the storage room using a small rack, which would mean you lose like one shelf of space per rack. Like that doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand why they would do that. So, yeah, that's my take on it. I don't know if the developers would change their minds, but I feel like that should be something they consider. But this is awesome. So now I can look at the shelf, take two, put two there, probably one, that one's, oh, put three there. And then if I want to take it away, I could just right click and that'll minus it. Very useful tool. I'm glad that they added this because it would have been a pain to have to go look at the shelf, then go to the computer, look at the shelf, go to the computer. So yeah, this is basically how I run my store. Just make sure the stalkers stock everything in the store first, and then I go to the storage and I just look at the shelf. Like sometimes the higher shelves, it's kind of hard to see. I have to do, yeah, this my potato and chicken dedicated racks because there's three and there's four. Yeah, because there's these things take up way so much space and people buy so much of it. It's ridiculous. They really need to do something about the chicken and the potatoes. Because there's also, if you buy the cleaning products, there's also the toilet paper, which takes up like two per shelf. And I'm like, that is way too much space for those to be taking up. Let's get that. Yeah, and then some of these are like the long ones, so I had to like I would have to put this away so I can see the outline of how much I have left if I have, yeah, here this is a full stack, this one's like a half stack, so I need to know like how much I can order. Nope, wrong button. Oh, I just ordered the cream. Okay, yeah, I'm trying not to overstock because when you order too much stock and you don't have shelf space for it, the stalkers would just go outside and just stand there with the box, which I find really annoying because then it's like, okay, well now I'm down a stalker because he's just standing outside with a box that has like one product in it. I don't know if the developer's gonna fix that. Like I feel like if the stalker can't find a shelf for a box, they should just drop the box. Like there should be a timer where they just, okay, there's no space. I need to stock other products. Let's just drop it here and figure it out later. I mean, I get it that the developer wants to make it so the stalkers, like, because then if you drop it on the floor, then it's like no point in having the racks to begin with. Because I tried doing that. I tried having it so like I just put all the boxes in like towers and just have the stalkers get it from there, but clearly the developer planned ahead for that, so you had to buy a rack in order to use the stalkers. Otherwise, they just stand there with the box and like, oh, there's no rack for me to put this in. Let's see. That. Just put 2 on there. Yeah, this is just 1 in here. So, in order to keep the NPCs from not there. Wait, didn't I just buy it? Oh. Herp derp. So I need not that. Is no. Wait, was it? Oh, it is. Haha. Yeah, so you just have to beat them to the punch. Otherwise, they're just gonna stand there. Or they're gonna put the other box back onto the shelf. Like it did right now. No, I want this to be in the corner because it's just overflow. Yeah, so once you fill up the shelf, then the stalker won't go over and grab the box. It'll just leave it alone because there's no space. So that's the only way I've been able to deal with overflow. Okay. Get 2 of that. And then, ooh, low on the medium. Yeah, I'm really good on tea. Okay. And the cheese. Yeah, I really like that initial cheese that you unlock. Then, good on that. Maybe get some more pour soda or sugar. Yeah, I'm really good on the sodas. I don't really have to worry too much, but I like to keep a good supply just in case. 'Cause sometimes, like, the customers will clear out the shelves for some reason. But I think I have enough variety of products that they don't clean out the shelves as much because they're always like, I think as the more products you add onto your store, the less likely it is for the customers to clean out your shelves, because then it's like, I think the algorithm or whatever programming. I need to buy more tea. I'll get 1 of each. Where tea? Show me the tea. I think the developer programmed the NPCs to like just buy a more varied amount of products, because sometimes they'll just buy like one product, and sometimes they'll buy like 20 products, which is like, I mean, it's pretty true to life. Sometimes you'll see people go into the grocery store, they're only buying like a handful of stuff, and other people are like buying a whole party's worth of stuff. But yeah, my playthrough has been pretty chill. I hope that they do not add the expiration dates and the security stuff in the main game. I hope they do that as like a hard mode setting, because I like playing Supermarket Simulator as it is right now, because I feel like it gives you enough to do, especially if you have like, if you unlocked a lot of licenses, and then yeah, well, the stalkers trying to keep up with like stocking the shelves, and then you're having to make sure like you have enough cashiers to staff, which I might be at that point. Let's see. I mean, I have 100k, because if I unlock, let's see. So if I unlock I'm trying to unlock this license. This is gonna be 30,000. I have the storage racks for all of these. So I could get away with hiring another cashier. Because you saw like my self checkouts they were lining up. So yeah, get that. Then do I want to expand my storage? Where did it expand? I actually didn't see where it expanded. Oh, it expanded that way. Okay. Nope. Okay, this might be a problem. Me. Actually, should I just move it along here? Decisions. Yeah, I think I should just line it up to here. Because then I'm going to be wasting space anyways. Come on. And then I'll just move this one sideways. There we go. Should I move these? Because these are all the beverages. It's the condiments. This is my sugar rack, so there's like 7 different sugars. Then I have the one soda that's just sitting here. These are my condiments. And then here's cereals. I mean, I also have this rack. It's my water rack. Because I have 3 waters here, and then I have 2 oils. Maybe I'll move this over. Okay. And then flowers here. Maybe I'll move the pasta. No, because I have the pasta and the rice is right here. Because then that's going to be space for the future chocolate. And then here I have the salt, pepper, butter. What was I going to put here? I was going to put something here. Wait, how does it look on the outside? Is it just going into that next building? The window just expands. I'm just taking over this entire block here. Oh, my storage is going into the hotel. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end up taking over the whole block. Cause what, there's like, cause the storage, I don't have that much more to expand. Yeah, there's 15 sections, but the store has like 23. Yeah, it's gonna be big. Cause I think it's expanding out in like an L formation, so it's like section by section, but in an L formation. Huh. I guess I'll eventually just move the pastas. Oh, but I already have this whole column set up. Or maybe that's what's causing the lag here. It's like because I had this whole column set up. Because I want to have it sectional too, so then I'd be able to figure out like where my stuff is. Oh, maybe I'll buy another rack. Nope, not that. Yeah, I'll get another rack. Because it eventually... I'm gonna unlock the chocolate spread. Which is gonna go down here. So there's my spreads. Then I guess I put the condiments up here. I don't want to move the salt and pepper because I already have this whole section, like the small box section. Oh yeah, I have to move this. Okay, let me turn off my stalkers just in case. Because I don't have any other products, but still. Ah, why does it have the railings extend out this far? Like, I feel like this should be chopped like right here because it's really getting in the way. Okay. Put this over. Put it here. No. Okay. Okay. And then I'm gonna take this off because there's the first yogurt, here's the second yogurt, and then I'm trying to unlock the third yogurt, so it's gonna go there. What was I gonna put here? Save me that space for something. Then I'm gonna have to move this because there's a second chip brand that I can collect. But the second chip brand comes with the alcohol, so I'm still gonna have to make a whole section because this is the cake rack. So I need to put the future cakes there. Maybe I was gonna put the cakes here next to the butter. Alright. Turn these guys back on. Should I just preemptively buy another rack? Because I don't know what I'm going to put next to the flour. Space here. Whatever. I'll figure that out once I unlock the license. Start another day. Alright. My fully manned operation. Aside from the self-checkout. Come on, I'm open. Please buy my stuff. I need money. 100k is not enough. Especially for future expansion. Oh wow. That's the earliest I've seen them. 8:30. Yes. Buy. I wonder what makes milk shelf stable compared to the one that needs to be refrigerated. Because my local Costco warehouse, like they sell shelf-stable milk, and like I would just refrigerate them because I just want them cold. But you can drink them just fine. They're shelf-stable. So I'm just wondering like what makes milk shelf-stable and what makes milk have to be refrigerated. Oh, we got a lot of the ice cream there. Ah, it's Taylor Swift. She's back. I'm so popular. So is the Punisher. The family-friendly Punisher. Why no one want to buy the hot sauce? Hot sauce. Or thought sauce. Use the honey. Honey next to the peanut butter. I guess I can move the hot sauce over here. Then I guess I can move the powdered sugar over here next to the future chocolate bar. Yeah, look at these. It's a CD disc. You're buying an album in the shape of chocolate. Oh, he bought my candy. I was like, what did you grab? Alright, got some milk, a lot of soda, ketchup with green beans, candy and cheese. Nice little hodgepodge meal you're making there. Oh, this guy's getting the whole sushi rack there. And some rice. Okay. What you got? Spaghetti and salt? Sugar and oil? Alright, do I need to boost any of you guys? Are you good? Y'all good? Yeah, I think I should be fine. I don't think I need to boost them for a while. I think I have enough people. I just need to watch the self-checkout. Why are you buying the potatoes at self-checkout? There's some big containers of sugar. Yeah, the scale of these products is really weird. I mean, I get it. You want it to be like visible so you can click on it. You don't want it to be too small. I don't know, it's just kind of funny how the customers like grab it. Like that's a normal bag of chips, but over here it's like the sugar. Who needs this much powdered sugar? Nope. I'm coming. Coffee, cereal, and sugar. Just crush the cereal, you already get the sugar. And it adds more flavor to the coffee. Why is there a scanner gun if no one's using it? It's not like you guys have shopping carts. I wonder if they'll add that later on. I mean, my aisles are big enough for a shopping cart. But then they'll have to redesign like the border of the shelves. So it has to expand out far enough that you can fit a shopping cart next to it. I don't know. I feel these people are able to fit everything into a bag. I think it's fine. My oils. Getting a lot of oil there, sir. Too expensive? Come on. It's not even that much. The elbow pasta, yeah. Got plenty of rice. Uncle Tony's. And then generic. And the blue brand. A store brand. Pablo! No one likes my tea. My tea is way cheaper than my coffee. Look, I overpriced my coffee and they're still buying it. So if anything, you have yourself to blame. Maybe I should overprice my flour too. I mean, they haven't really cleaned out my flour all that much. I mean, I do give them like 4 shelves worth of flour, but... yeah. Help. Why do you buy so much stuff? Yeah, I gotta have all that honey for the tea. pepper for your pizza, soda. 3 bottles of soda. Oh, more pizza. Yeah. The microwave life, eh? What is that pink soda? I don't know, I feel like I wish they would show like the name of the product. I mean, I guess that'll be like extra programming stuff. You just need to know what the picture looks like, or what the product looks like. You don't need to know the name. But then when you're looking up the pricing, then you kind of need to know the name. We're low on pizza. Get the pizza. Oh, looks like the self-checkout's not as popular today. Who's got the pizza? Are you stocking the pizza? Yes, he is. Ooh, ice cream night. Alright, doesn't look like I need to boost any of you guys. My coffee! Why do you still like my overpriced coffee? And you're barely touching the tea. Oh. I did not hear you. Oh. Just buying the salmon. Salmon. Alright, my chicken's holding up. Only because I had to freaking dedicate a whole freezer to it. Stupid potatoes. Look at these. Look how big these potatoes are. 2.5 kilograms of potatoes does not look like that. You're just grabbing it with this. Oh, alright. Yeah, look at my cereals. Chalky Pick, Crispy Chiba, and honeybees. They have corn in there for some reason. No, I don't want to finish the day. These people are not done yet. Oh yeah, eventually the developer said he also wants to, or they also want to make it so you can adjust your store hours. So if you want to be a 24/7 supermarket or be a late night market, stay open till like 10 or 11, you could totally do that. But that's not in the game yet. And yeah, if you're wondering, I'm playing on vanilla. I don't have any mods for... Alright, just shove the box onto the lady's face, dude. Jeez. I mean, I don't know what I would want to mod the products. Because the only thing is, once I unlock Bleach, I want to have like Ichigo from Bleach on it. There is a mod for that. But other than that, I don't know. Maybe label the spaghetti as ramen. Naruto ramen. I don't know. The only thing I'm worried about having mods on is like I'm gonna lose track of which products are which. So I'm gonna be like, oh, what is this? Is this bread or is this supposed to be some sort of chocolate? Yeah. Okay. That's basically that for the Raptor Market. Oh, it doesn't light up. My open sign lights up, but not the Raptor Market. So yeah, that's basically how I've been progressing with my store. I don't know what else there to do. I mean, I guess eventually if they add expiration dates for some products, which I think it's a bad idea, because it basically you're going to be losing money because you have to throw products away if they don't get sold, which kind of sucks. I mean, I know this is a simulator, but I don't want there to be expiration dates on the stuff. That means I can't keep anything fully stocked. I would have to throw stuff out eventually, and that's like money that I'm losing. Which, I mean, yeah, it's close to real life, but this is a video game. I don't want to be that close to real life. It's a simulator. So yeah. that'll be all for now. Until next time, this is Zeroraptor signing off. Laters.